follow your passion. What utter bullshit. If someone tells you to follow your passion, it means they're already rich. And typically the guy on stage telling you to follow your passion made his billions in iron ore smelting.
Are you looking to improve your life? Do you want to find your passion?
These are what we stay alive for.
Do you want more happiness? Do you want people to notice you more? This is where it begins. Follow your passion, pursue your dreams, do what you love, and you will never need to work another day in your life. It seems like passion is a world of people trying to be better versions of themselves, a world where you take control over your life and decisions, a world that makes you feel like you're making progress and doing what nobody else is. This is it you tell yourself. That is when you become blind to the traps that lie in wait. Telling someone to pursue their passion is a little like saying, if you want success, follow that car. Which car? How do I know that's the right car? Where is it going? You have to choose the right car to end up at the right destination, and if you don't, you're fucked. This idea that passion will get us somewhere else, somewhere better, to that world over there, is an illusion. And it's not something you have to go find. It's all around you. The only thing to do. Start living. You don't create your life first, and then live it. You create it by living it, not agonizing about it. Not everything you do needs to fit into your passion. Just try things. Go out there and try.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
When passion doesn't solve people's problems, passion doesn't pay bills. It's not about your ego and it's not about what you're passionate about. The market doesn't care about your passions. You see, at the end of the day, no one cares about the motives driving you. No one gives a shit that you love what you do. No one cares that you want to be your own boss, get rich, or any other selfishly conceived motive. If you're sitting around waiting for passion to show up and take it, you're going to be waiting a long time. Like happiness, and we might add here passion, cannot be pursued. You have to let it happen by not caring about it. Instead, spend your time and attention solving your favorite problems. Look for problems that need solving. Passion is something we experience, not a thing we pick out of a pile like a cantaloupe. Go try things and do things you like instead of purely focusing on finding your passion, because passion is not a plan, it's a feeling, and feelings change. Examine your own life, and I will bet that what you were passionate about 10 years ago is not necessarily what you are passionate about right now. We had to accept the truth that the world of self-development was trying to hide from us. Passion is not a job, a sport, or a hobby. It is the full force of your attention and energy that you give to whatever is right in front of you. And if you're so busy looking for this passion, you could miss opportunities that change your life. You could also miss out on a great love, because that's what happens when you have tunnel vision, trying to find the one. To live a life full of meaning and value, you don't follow your passion follows you. When people follow their passion, they miss out on all kinds of opportunities they didn't even know existed. Don't let it govern your life to the point where you miss out on opportunity. Each of us is capable of fire, but rather than picking up whatever sticks are nearby and rubbing them together, we keep looking for the perfect sticks. You don't need perfect sticks. What you need is friction. You need to start rubbing things together and generating energy yourself. The point here is that passion isn't limited necessarily to a topic, a subject, an industry, or even one specific goal. You don't have to choose one forever. Passion is not a whimsical fairy that blesses a rare few. It's the force of attention and energy you as a human bring to everything you do, even if you didn't plan to do it.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle.
If you had met a young Steve Jobs in the years leading up to his founding of Apple Computer, you wouldn't have pegged him as someone who was passionate about starting a technology company. Unlike other technology visionaries of his era, Jobs wasn't particularly interested in either business or electronics as a student. He instead studied Western history and dance and dabbled in Eastern mysticism. If a young Steve Jobs had taken his own advice and decided to only pursue work he loved, we would probably find him today as one of the Buddhist monks. But he didn't follow this simple advice. Apple Computer was decidedly not born out of passion, but he found it by virtue of being really good at the thing rather than it being a pre-existing passion.
This is your job. Your job is to find something you're good at, and then spend the thousands of hours and apply the grit and the perseverance and the sacrifice and the willingness to break through hard things to become great at it. Because once you're great at something, The economic accoutrements of being great at something, the prestige, the relevance, the camaraderie, the self-worth of being great will make you passionate about whatever it is. No one grows up thinking, I'm passionate about tax law, but the best tax lawyers in this nation fly private and have a much broader selection of mates than they deserve. And they get to do interesting things, which, by the way, makes them passionate about tax law. And here's the problem with believing you should follow your passion. Work is hard, and when you run into obstacles and you face injustice, which is a common guaranteed attribute of the workplace, injustice, you'll start thinking, I'm not loving this. This is upsetting and hard. It must not be my passion. That is not the right litmus test. Do your passions on weekend. Be a DJ. Jay-Z followed his passion and is a billionaire. Again, assume you are not Jay-Z.
When I was a senior in high school, everyone always asked me what I'm going to do after high school, what college I want to attend, what career choice I want, and what am I passionate about. I always answer I don't know. I feel panic because it seems like other kids my age know where they want to go, what they want to do, and I feel useless when I compare myself to them. I had the wrong idea of what passion was and it was stressing me out. I feel relieved knowing that what I could do in the meantime to go after opportunities. I'm not so scared of being stuck anymore. There is nothing wrong if you do not have a clear passion. Success fueled passion more than passion fueled success. I'm just gonna live by what the Joker says. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Never follow your passion, but always bring it with you. Your personal experience is the most reliable source of information. Don't follow any advice blindly. Try things, don't be afraid of failure, and see what works for you.